All right. Let's get a bumper sticker versions out of both of you about Queensland, because obviously I want to give you one shot at America before I head off. Labor's second lowest primary vote in 100 years. Yes, Greens pushed a little further back.
Look, I guess it's all about expectations and when you start off. Like, we went into that election thinking it was going to be like the Tarago election when Anna Bligh got absolutely decimated.
Because it's a bus, it's better?
Well, yes, genuinely. Like, in 4 years' time, and, you know, I genuinely think Stephen should do the right thing by the party and go to the backbench and give us a chance to rebuild and put up some other faces who aren't associated with the last however many years of government.
The success of the New South Wales Labor Party was the people who got booted or got flushed. The people who got elected were all brand new faces.
Well, and you look at South Australia, Peter Malinauskas came back after one term because Jay did the right thing and left. You look at Brumby, and Dan Andrews was able to come back after one term because Brumby did a really good job. And similarly, you know, I don't want to give Stephen Miles too hard a time. I'm sure you'll help me with that.
More than happy.
But I do think, from a Labor's perspective, he did not embarrass himself. He should be lauded as having, you know, had a dignified exit, but now, you know, do the right thing and go to the backbench.
Well, as I said, whatever goodwill that may well have been built up for a couple of weeks, he blew on election night. Matt, your thoughts on little details here, little details there. What did you think?
Well, look, I mean, the reason Sam went to bed happy on Saturday night was because the election day vote was a lot closer than the vote leading up to it. And the problem for the Labor Party was only a third of Queenslanders voted on election day. And so when those pre-poll numbers came in, the 2/3 who voted early, they voted very differently and voted massively against Labor. So it could have been very well a bust if that trend had continued right through election day. And look, it's a great win for the LNP. It's been a long time since they've formed government. They deserve the plaudits for achieving that. At some time, though, of course, we'll have to look at that campaign and understand why there was such a big difference in the vote on election day compared to pre-poll. My early estimation is, being on the booze, is that it's a lesson that you can't fatten the pig on market day, and especially trying to dock off a first-term government federally. We need to have some pretty coherent and strong policies to withstand the inevitable Labor scare campaign. I mean, the only thing that the Labor Party excelled at over the last decade in Queensland was running the mother of all scare campaigns about Campbell Newman.
Yes.
And we got there in the end, but we probably tripped the light fantastic a bit by ourselves not having a lot of policies to defend against that scare campaign.